If you're planning to relocate to Canada, this video is for you, especially those that want to come into Canada as a permanent resident. I know a lot of things that are going on through immigration process and all of that, and you think that coming to Canada is not for you. I tell you, it is.
Yeah, it hurts, but it could always hurt a little more.
If you're planning to relocate to Canada through permanent residency, this video is for you. A lot of provinces in Canada has opened a pathway to bring in foreign skilled workers that will come into their region to um, accommodate the shortage of laborers in their province. And this particular province is New Brunswick. Before this particular pathway was paused, but now it has been released, right? So I so much love this particular pathway, especially those ones that are for provinces, because they will help you in terms of getting your PR or nominations for permanent residency. All right. So if you want to know more about this particular pathway, please watch this video to the end and also subscribe, share, and like, comment. So now this particular province now they have why I love this particular pathway in New Brunswick is that they gave us the employers that will be recruiting individuals from different parts of the world. Okay, so they listed those particular employers, and they also gave us the eligibilities of these employers. So they're also telling those employers that before they can be able to employ or get in foreign workers, those applicants must have some minimum requirements. Yes, because before you get any permanent resident in Canada, you need to be immigration ready. You should always be immigration what ready. All right, because you might be coming in with your family and all of that, and so many things and all. So now, what are the requirements that need to have before you start applying for these jobs? One is you must have your English test. It's very, very important. Okay, there are lots of there are two languages in Canada, more especially in this particular province. They also speak French, they also speak English. So any of those English test that you want to write is also acceptable. All right, you make sure that even if you are planning to get this, please don't just get the minimum score, because you might also use that. If you get a good score in your language test, you can as well use it to apply for other immigration pathways, such as maybe the caregiver that is coming up very soon. You can also use it as for the federal skill, but this one is particularly for a province. So you need to ensure that you have a high score. Don't just depend on the lower score they give. But if you've written IELTS before and you have this particular score, there's no problem. You just my little advice on that. Then you also need to get your educational qualification assessed. There are lots of assessment bodies in Canada that assess foreign international workers. So you need to know um, the particular assessment body that should or would have to assess your credentials. Okay, doctors, they have a different people that do that, different educational body. Pharmacists, they have. So you need to ensure that you are using the right educational assessment bodies for your evaluation. And this another particular requirement is that you also need a minimum of 1 year work experience for you to be able to get this particular stuff. So these are the things that employers has to look out for when you're coming in to get jobs and all of that, or applying for jobs. So you need to be immigration ready before you start all of this. And I'm going to put the link below this video, right? So you have to go through each and every part of the steps that you need to know, because you need to be acquainted with some of these things and know the right one to go for. and also know what you are doing, because if you don't understand what you are doing, you just be lost at a particular place, right? So you need to study this very website very well. What do they need? What do they expect from me as a foreign worker? All of this. These are the things that you need to look out for. And at the end of the day, you're good to go. So I'm going to link the link on this video. Make sure you go through it, watch it very well, um, and you can as well share. Okay, then prepare yourself, and boom, you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Please kindly subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Bye.
Yeah, it hurts, but it could always hurt a little more.